Hey guys, welcome back to another Take 3 Schmoedown reaction. I am, of course, Matthew Kearns. Today, we are reacting to the second Innergeekdom tournament semi-final match between Mike Kalinowski and Adam Hlavac. With me today is Linus. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Very excited for this match. Becoming a big fan of Mike Kalinowski, and hope to see him continue his dominance today.
We also have Malcolm Lay. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty good. Just can't wait to watch this match.
And we also have someone who we hope to God becomes fairly familiar with Mike Kalinowski soon. It is his partner in the Innergeekdom tournament, Chance Ellison. How are you doing, Chance?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here. Happy to watch my teammate as he wins today's match.
So yeah, of course, I think everyone except for Malcolm has said who they want to win. Malcolm, who do you want to win?
I think Mike's got this because I think he's more well-rounded than Adam, but likes to see Adam cause an upset. Yeah, that would definitely be, an upset if he won today. Of course, the winner today goes on to face Mara Knopik in the finals to face Jason Amen on September 8th at the live event. Let's just stop talking. We're gonna hit on the video in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Speaking of the live event.
Bum, 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 bum.
His music, I always get jacked.
Yeah, it's very intense, epic music right here.
I'm actually gonna be there this time.
Cool. I wonder if they'll make a new cut of this promo with like John Roca as Merle's partner.
Yeah, it'd probably be like just like towards the end, just one of Stacy, one of Winston, one of John.
Yeah. Oh, well, they changed the poster, so that's cool.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you have to at some point.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do things a little different. We're going to do a tournament. It's going to be an Innergeekdom tournament.
You know what? I think a tournament probably sounds like the better option. I think we could probably squeeze that in.
Now we have ourselves a tournament, and he challenges Jared Habon. If Mike gets 2 points here, he knocks out Jared. 4.
Hydrogen.
And your winner by way of knockout!
I wanted to congratulate
Thank you.
you.
Like it. I think
Wonderful idea. And now that you've won,
Right.
your next match will be in round 2 against Rachel Cushing at the Collider Collision.
Let me stop you right there. That's not going to be.
Yeah, that would have been a
What's
bad
going to happen?
decision.
You get Donica and Burnett. I'm playing the winner.
Mike and Rachel playing in round 2.
Oh, but yeah, that's a finals match right there.
Yeah, that's like the 1 and 2 seed playing against each other in the second round.
I can't say who I'm going to play. I'll play whoever the
It's a
commission.
shame. I would have loved to see that rematch.
Whoever it is, whoever's left over, I will go to the 3rd round. And
Hey, you don't know
what
if
I
Mike
just did,
loses today. I think we're gonna have some number 1 contenders matches. So
Yeah, but Mike's not gonna lose. That's
I'm wearing this shirt. I'm supporting.
awful lot of talk about him losing from the supporter.
Big victory of this partner. I mean, this is a chance for him to really strike out on his own. And your winner by way of knockout. The answer's correct. It's Adam Hlavac.
I'm actually quite liking your attitude with Adam as well.
They both
Yeah.
are fans of the middle finger.
It's very popular. Very popular choice.
See?
semifinals of the Innergeekdom tournament. Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. We have the semifinal match between Adam the Haymaker Hlavac against Mike the Killer Kalinowski here. And man, after what we just witnessed on Tuesday with Rachel Cushing and Mara Kanapi,
we're still recovering.
Arguably one of the best matches in Schmoedown history.
Ever?
Yeah, don't worry about Innergeekdom. Don't worry about season 5. I'm talking ever. That was a battle to sudden death. They went 9, 10 questions, whatever it was, and Mara Kanapi pulls off the big upset, takes out Rachel Cushing, and she is in the finals now, waiting for either Mike Kalinowski or Adam Hlavac.
Lots of fun.
Wow.
It was matches like that we saw on Tuesday why the channel ESPN Classic is a thing. And now what's going to happen here today? Are Adam and Mike going to be like most dudes and disappoint us after the ladies make us feel good about ourselves?
Well, I mean, if their past performances or anything, the answer to that question is no, they won't disappoint us, because look at the run that both of these guys are having. Starting off with Adam Hlavac. He has had an amazing run so far in this thing. He beat the former champion in Hector Navarro. He beat him in the first round.
His good friend stabbed him in the back.
He did. He beat him well in that first round. Then he knocked out Keaton Markey, and here he is, and I think that he is being underrated because of the performances happening. He's a quiet, dangerous. Because if you look at also Mike Kalinowski has done. Mike Kalinowski obviously has been louder in his approach.
I was pulling for Hector too.
He's the reason we're having this tournament.
It's his fault.
He's demanded this tournament. He's made this tournament happen.
Like David and Goliath. Goliath won.
Tournament. In his first match, there was a knockout. In his second match, there was a knockout. He's been doing it back to back. He's coming to play.
Yeah, I mean, you look at these two competitors, and when you just have a conversation with them, you're like, you know nothing about this stuff. Adam can't even pronounce his last name properly. It's Hlavac. And then when you get to Mike Kalinowski, you look at the corruption that he has laid in this tournament and in the entire movie trivia Schmoedown landscape. From what he's done, you would say this guy's blood alcohol level is higher than his IQ. But then you get him onto the white-hot spotlight of the movie trivia Schmoedown, and they have proven they have a great amount of knowledge in a variety of Innergeekdom categories, and we could be looking at another classic 2 in a week.
Well, we're going to find out, because the winner will play Mara Kanapi, and then the winner of that will go on to play Jason Inman for the championship. Live September 8th at the El Portal Theater. Get your tickets now if you want. Schmoedownlive.com if you want to see the battle for whoever wins this tournament against the champion, and Dan Merle and his partner John Roca will be going up against the team of Stacey Howard and Winston Marshall in a round 1 battle as Anarchy begins. But we are here for the semifinal match and to hear some fireworks. Here we go.
Hello, sheep. Welcome to the semifinals. Look where I am.
What time set for you guys at?
Right here in the semifinals. I know a lot of you didn't think that was
650.
Like stop you right there.
655. I just passed.
2, not 1, 2 KOs. You know what? I don't even know if there's a third round in Innergeekdom. I haven't gone to it yet.
Here we
are.
My video.
You're welcome.
And I'm super excited here. I'm super pumped up.
I'm on
here. I'm one step closer to
now.
getting closer to fighting Jason Inman. I got some Roblox in the meantime.
We only get 7:30.
You know, now Mike.
Okay.
You know, he wants to play.
How is he able to wear a hood in like August?
The former champ. I got this. I'm so pumped. I cannot
5,
wait.
Let me tell you something, guys. People are saying, you know, win or lose, what's going to happen if you lost in the first round, what would happen? It doesn't matter. I've told you this before. You're not listening. Win or lose, I've changed the game. I have woken up. 2 months since I've been woken up, this league has changed. Proof of that? That match you just won.
True. Kalinowski's been like a brand new player.
That is the single best match I've ever seen, especially in Innergeekdom. Maybe even the entire Schmoedown. And you know what? It's due to me. That wouldn't have happened in a 5-way. You think that you would have got something like that in a 5-way? No. You're welcome.
You guys see that shit? That shit was crazy. It was amazing. It was great. Mara's great. I think every fighter here is great. But you know, I'm real thirsty for blood, and
Adam's got a nice attitude.
And just trample over everyone. Whether it's Mar, whether it's Kalinowski, to get to Inman, that is my final goal. That's the only thing I'm thinking about, and the fact that I'm able to get here as the underdog is absolutely amazing.
So here we are, semifinals. My next match against Adam Hlavac. I don't even know how to say his name. I don't think he knows how to say his name. Here's the thing. You know what I know how to say? Go home. I don't even know. Does he even have a first name? I don't even know who this guy is. We had a couple good matches, so here we are. You know what? I'm going to do what I've been doing. KOing.
Look, Kalinowski.
That's right, Mike.
Sweetheart. You can be. And I see you. I see you being, the guy who's trying to make all these things work in his favor, but I'm coming for you. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I cannot wait to crush you.
A few months ago, I talked to Mara and I said, you know what? I was impressed by her thing. She kind of dismissed me. And I said, she put it on the table. And I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'll keep winning. So Mara, she's a woman of her word. She kept on winning. So now she's moving on. And here I am with Hlavac in front of me. I'm going to keep my word. I'm a man of my word. I'm going to get rid of this guy. And Mara, it's going to be you and I.
Ooh. That's a very exciting matchup.
To nobody's surprise, Mike Kalinowski wants everybody to thank him for doing this and for taking credit for the match on Tuesday.
That's all right, Mike. Oh, thank you.
Match had he not put this thing together.
What a guy.
Which, again, in a certain way, he's right, but he's been so boisterous now lately. It's just, and then Adam saying basically the same thing we said in the beginning. No one's given him the respect that he deserves, and I got to agree with him. I think that he's had some great performances here, and that if Mike Kalinowski is sleeping on Adam Hlavac, he is making a classic mistake. However, I don't think that's the case. I think Mike has been studying. How about that thing that happened against Donica, where Donica hits opponent's choice? Mike Kalinowski, who's been weak in Harry Potter, was anything but weak, and he's becoming dangerous in this league.
Yeah, I mean, I think what Adam Hlavac needs to do here is just focus on playing the match itself. He doesn't have to play any of those silly games that Mike Kalinowski does. You know you're getting a certain amount of showmanship with Kalinowski. That does not have to be Adam's bag. He can come up here, he can answer questions, and he might get to face Mark Knopic if he gets enough of them right.
Well, we are about to find out because the match is about to begin, but here are the strengths. Mike Kalinowski, strengths are DC movie news, made it very clear to put Harry Potter as one of his strengths, and cleaning up corruption, sure.
Causing it, maybe. More likely, I think, Christian.
Yep. Adam Hlavac, whose strengths are the DCEU, also Marvel movies and movie release dates. And also saying, if you don't pronounce his last name, he'll break your knee.
He went like,
Adam Hlavac versus Mike
but I don't think he was
We're
going
about to
for
get
the
it going
fan.
here. Christian, very exciting.
I must have missed it.
All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Movie Trivia Schmoedown.
Final four, here we go.
3 rounds in the Innergeekdom tournament. Introducing first, representing Hyper RPG.
Kind of ironic this song.
With a record of 2 wins, 1 defeat, and 1 knockout in the Innergeekdom division. Ladies and gentlemen, Adam the Haymaker Hlavac.
He's excited.
A couple times a little while ago, but now he's got him back on his side. And he is, well, I guess, because everyone else is ready to boo this next one. Yeah. And his opponent, representing Corruption, with a record of 2 wins, 2 defeats, with 2 knockouts in the Innergeekdom division. He is KO. He is Mike, the Killer
He did the Henry Cavill arm pump.
He's one of these rare competitors who just feeds off. The more you boom, the more he's the puppet master.
I like that thing he's doing with his hands.
He loves it. He's calling everybody sheep, and now he's...
That's right. He is indeed the master of puppets. Did he chop his breakfast on a mirror?
Oh, yeah, look at that. He's shaking Hlavac's hand. That's classic. We're off to a good start here.
He's going to change the screen.
All right, Mark, how does round number 1 work here in the finals?
In round number 1, the field is going to
not changing the screen this time.
10 different corners of the Innergeekdom universe. Each question is worth 1 point. There's no penalty for missing a question. There's
usually
no
doesn't when they ask, "Are you ready?"
As soon as we ask the question, the competitors have about 15
Did you not remember
seconds
that
to write down
line?
your best attempt at an answer on the whiteboard that we have generously given you a marker to write on. Once we ask you by name or a facsimile pronunciation of your name, game. Please show your best attempt at an answer to the camera. At the same time, you verbalize it into the microphone. I will remind each competitor of your 3 usages throughout the match of the JTE rule. If you're not sure you heard a question properly, you need a repeat, you want to buy yourself some time, use the JTE rule. You also each have 1 challenge in case you didn't like the way a question was ruled. Christian, we are ready to go between Mike and Aladdin.
All right, so Adam, are you ready?
Ready.
Mike?
There we go.
There it is.
Told you. His fingers like the
He did it with a
turning
snap.
jukebox on.
Like Thanos. Let's get ready to Schmoedown. All right. Starting up here in the world of the DCEU in Suicide Squad. Who receives an espresso machine as a reward for completing Amanda Waller's mission?
This movie is gross.
I've never had an espresso in my life. You drink it often. How's it feel?
No, I'm not a big espresso guy.
I thought
5.
that coffee machine?
Different thing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike.
Harley Quinn.
Harley Quinn.
Big flag.
Missed it. Okay.
I got it.
Kalinowski going up quick here. 1-0.
I remember.
All right. Adam has been cut. Will he recover? Your next question comes from the world of Middle Earth. Middle Earth. What name does Aragorn go by when he first meets the hobbits in the Fellowship of the Ring?
Mike writing it down. Adam's thinking about it.
Not quite sure how to spell that.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I
Pens
don't
down.
care.
Adam.
I got
Strider.
I said
Mike.
Dave.
Strider?
Strider's correct. 2-0. Kalinowski going up.
Oh, it is an I.
Hlavac has to come back here. Can't let Mike get that ahead. And we get to the next question is Harry Potter. Harry Potter. Who said fear of a name only increases fear of the thing itself? In Harry Potter,
I would go with Yoda. Is that
not in those films.
not in those?
No.
Not even mentioned.
No. Mary Poppins apparently was. 5.
Really?
Well, there's some
She's
theory.
canon
There's a
in,
theory. 4, 3,
Babysitter gets around.
2, 1. Pens down. Mike.
Hermione.
Dumbledore.
Correct.
Hermione.
Is it Dumbledore?
You accept either
Dumbledore said it
or
in the
Hermione.
book.
Yes. Mike
Hey, I got it.
Your next question
Hermione
comes
said
from
it
the
in the
world
movie
of
as well.
Marvel. In the movie X-Men First Class, what is the name of the
Yeah, but
mutant
Dumbledore said it in
working
the
with
book, so-
Sebastian Shaw who can produce tornadoes at will?
Son of a bitch.
How do you say this?
Oh.
Oh.
You do not.
The one name I can't
5,
remember.
4. You're Lewis X-Men.
I'm
3,
William X-Men.
2.
And I love that.
question?
In X-Men First Class, what is the name of the mutant working with Sebastian Shaw who can produce tornadoes at
I
will?
remember
name,
the
son?
other one. I remember the other two, just not
That's
that
a
one.
rule of comedy.
I remember all the other ones except this
4.
one.
I don't like you at all.
P
3,
word.
I haven't watched
2,
First Class in a
1.
bit.
Adam.
Azazel?
Whirlwind?
Correct. Mike.
I said
Riptide.
Todd.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mike has taken out 4 points.
Riptide.
4-0 after that Riptide answer. As we get to
Good
our
job,
next question, which is Star Trek. Star Trek. What rank does Kirk hold in the opening of Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home?
Oh, I know this one very well because I wrote it.
Of course.
I mean, I would have known it without it, but
5, 4,
That's what they all say.
2, 1. Pens
Admiral.
down, please, Mike.
Admiral?
Correct.
I just-
Adam
Lieutenant.
didn't have it. All right, so after that, 5-0. Mike has not missed, and now
Good
we
job,
get to
Mike.
the next question, Mark.
Still a perfect game. Adam's got to get on the board in a hurry. Your next category is the MCU. Marvel Cinematic Universe. The question, in Spider-Man Homecoming, what name does Peter give to the computerized voice in his upgraded suit?
I don't.
Oh.
See this movie once.
One to get.
I really don't want to rewatch.
5,
I enjoyed it.
3,
I don't remember.
1. Pens down.
Vision's wife, Jennifer.
Vanessa?
Connelly.
I said
Correct,
Stella.
Mike.
Karen, voiced by Jennifer.
Karen.
Correct.
Karen.
Mike goes up
Oh, it
6-0.
was Karen.
I would have named my suit Vanessa if
This
it
is
helped.
getting out of reach here from Adam. Adam's got to get himself back in here to get somewhat of a lead. And
Yo,
here we
man,
go.
this is
Next
nuts.
question is in the realm of Star Wars. Star Wars. Who plays pilot Bodhi Rook in Rogue One, a Star Wars story?
I'm not a fan of Rogue One.
5,
I love this movie.
I am a huge fan of
3,
Rogue One.
2, 1. Pens down.
Riz
Mike.
Ahmed. I don't know
Riz
how to
Ahmed,
spell his
That's
last
correct.
name.
Riz Ahmed.
Got
Okay,
it. So
Riz.
Adam is on the board here. Adam is on the board.
Now
7-1.
it's a 6-point game, and Mike Kalinowski still perfect. If he
Rogue
gets these last
forgettable.
3, he gets a bonus question just for him.
We've seen crazier things happen here, though, than someone coming back from 6 points.
We
All right,
certainly
here we go.
have, and we've seen some bad
Adam's
movies in
gonna
the world
need
of DC.
it.
Is this one of them? We'll find out.
Do
In
any sort of
Superman
damage.
3, Clark Kent initially returns to Smallville to attend what
Okay, so
event?
I loved this movie as a kid.
I don't know if I've ever actually seen it.
I've seen it.
I'm sorry.
Five.
No.
4.
I was but a pup.
I still
3.
like one scene in
Little
this
tiny
movie.
babe.
2. 1.
High school
pens down.
reunion.
High school
And
reunion.
Smallville High School reunion.
That's correct.
It's at homecoming.
I just put reunion.
Reunion will accept. Reunion. Okay, so we got
That's where he runs
8-2,
into Lana.
8-2. Mike Kalinowski still perfect
I
here.
did something like that. I just didn't
I
know if it
hate
was
saying that,
homecoming.
like round after round, and
why I
question
like
after
that
question.
movie
Mike
so
Kalinowski's
much.
perfect because he's not. He's a very flawed individual.
Well, he doesn't think so. Here we go. Next question is in the realm of heroes and villains. Heroes and villains. Who stars as Eric Draven in 1994's The Crow? That's like giving someone an answer.
You know they're remaking The Crow.
No, they're never going to.
Are they?
No. They
There's
said
like 87 different people.
Wait, Malcolm did it?
announced
Oh,
they're
come on,
remaking The
man.
Crow.
I love the first one.
Take you a
4
second.
and you.
3 will
3.
be playing the role.
No, probably 2. It's the next number 1. Pens down.
R.I.P.
and
Brandon Lee.
Mike.
Brandon Lee.
Brandon
Right,
Lee.
Adam.
Rest in
Brandon Lee.
peace.
So there we go, 9-3, and our final question here.
In the world of mixed
I
bag,
didn't
it
realize
could be
that.
anything.
Come on,
Mike,
Let's
finish it out.
jump into the
Real name.
universes occupied by the Innergeekdom. Your question is, who played Wesley's annoying co-worker Barry
I have
in
never seen this movie.
2008's Wanted?
Mike hits this. He's got a perfect round.
I should take another one.
And 5, 4, 3, 2,
I don't know.
1.
I
Pens
don't know.
down.
Rock.
Didn't get
Didn't
it.
have it.
I put James.
Chris Pratt.
That's correct.
Wow.
Mike
Oh.
Kalinowski, 10-3. Mike Kalinowski. now.
Attaboy, Mike.
Mike.
So you are the only one who needs to answer this here. You don't need the whiteboard. You just answer it for one more point here. Perfect round. Your bonus question. Who played Tank Girl in 1995's Tank Girl?
Lori Petty.
For
Nice.
one more point. Mike Kalinowski.
Frank, Lori Petty, ladies
Good
and
job,
gentlemen.
Game
That's
of his
right.
life here. It's 11-3 as round number 2 begins.
That's Adam.
Mark, how does round number 2 go?
Weakest
She was
round
also
one.
great in a league of their own. In round number 2, each competitor gets a spin at that wheel of justice. Once you spin it, you're going to land on a category. It could be one of the 10 wedges that represent a different corner of the Innergeekdom universe, or spinners, or opponent's choice. Whatever you land on, you're going to have to answer 5 questions
It's going to look
of
one of the
varying
comic book
degrees
ones
of
that get
difficulty.
any
Each
choice
question
and chance
is
of
worth
catching
2
up.
points. If you're not sure the answer,
If he
you can
gets
ask
middle
us for
Earth, it's
multiple
over.
choice, at which point the value of the question goes down
Unless
to
he
1.
studied
Keep
up
in
on
mind,
it.
competitors, things can get a
That's-
little nutty
yeah,
because
unless he did,
stealing
but
is
that is
available
true.
in round 2. Now, Mike Kalinowski, you are perfect, at least as it is according to this game here. 11-3
You can say it again if you'd
over Adam. Mike Kalinowski, the P word. Would you like to spin first, or would you like to defer to Adam Hlavac?
I will defer.
Nailed it.
All right, so it's going to make Adam go first.
Got his
here.
name right. Maybe that perks him up.
Yeah.
Adam's got to have a good round here.
He's going to attempt history here and be the first person ever. He's already the first person to do 2 KOs
You
in a row.
gotta wonder, does he even put his pants on in the morning the same way us mortals do, both legs at one time jumping into him?
We'll see. You know, Adam needs Marvel here. He's
Jumping
really
into
Marvel.
That's right.
He needs it to get back in the game. And he looks like he could get
Looks
it.
like he could get spinner's choice or Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Rears its head
Star
again.
Trek.
Stick with it. Stick with
He
it.
did not know that
He's-
Kirk
he's
was
gonna
an
spin
animal
again.
at the beginning of A Voyage Home.
Yeah,
Probably.
All right, he's going away. Going away from spitting in the face of Klingons.
As everyone does from Star Trek.
He's telling the Borg to go home.
Unless your name is
I
Jason.
don't know any other
Inman.
species.
Or Matt
Waiting
Kearns.
for those MCU
Or
movies.
Christian,
Robert
this
Meyer
could be,
Burnett.
if it gets to opponent's choice,
That's all right for him.
DCU.
That's
Okay.
all right for him. He's
All right.
okay. That could be good for Adam.
Oh,
Well, first
actually,
the
that's not
DCU, but he's
bad.
got to be careful because Mike
Yeah.
Kalinowski knows a
But
little
that's
something
been
about the
spun a
DCU
lot,
too.
and
You
there's
cannot
like
allow a steal to
4
happen in this
movies,
round
so the
2
cuts
for
could
Adam. All right, here we
get
go,
pretty
Adam.
deep right now.
5 movies.
5 questions in a row.
DC is probably the easiest category to study.
In
There's only
Batman
5 of them.
v Superman, what does Luthor try to convince Senator Finch to allow him
Yep.
to import into Metropolis?
Kryptonite.
Correct for 2 points.
2 points, and that was a confident answer. Good early
is
show
that Doc
of
Body?
returns.
Who plays Silius Stone, head of Star Labs and father to Victor
Oh,
in Justice League?
Joe Morton.
2 points.
Oh, it's
I
He's
love
Miles
steakhouse.
Dyson from
About to
Terminator
take
2.
his-
Know that.
11-7.
Good
here.
short rib.
In Wonder Woman,
Adam's
what is the name
sorta
of the
coming
village
back.
that Diana, Captain Trevor, and his team liberate after crossing No Man's Land?
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Hazelbrook,
I forgot.
B, Claremore,
I think it's
It's
C,
Hazelbrook.
Mare?
Hazelbrook sounds familiar.
D?
Beld?
D is correct.
He
Oh,
has
okay.
clawed his way back in the match. It looked like his back was against the wall. Signs of life from Hlavac. Back.
What?
Sure.
Hack 'em.
What is the name of the LexCorp cargo ship that Bruce
White
is looking
Russian.
for in Batman v Superman?
The White Russian is not a person. It's a ship.
5.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Apollo?
Or
B,
White
Black
Portuguese.
Legion, C, Nightshade, D, White Portuguese.
White Portuguese.
1 point.
White Portuguese, isn't it?
As odd as it sounds, if he gets this last one right without the aid of multiple choice, he is back tied with Mike Kalinowski.
All right, last question. According to Clark's tombstone in Justice League, what is his middle name?
Joseph, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Joseph.
2 points. Adam ties up the game.
Wow.
That was a good round.
That was big. That was big.
The only problem is
he may not win this
Mike
match.
still
That is
hasn't
championship medal right there.
Mike Kalinowski is up
Yeah,
now. Mike
no
Kalinowski
knockout
needs a
this
big
time.
round here, too, because Adam Hlavac has
Well,
scratched all the
TKO
way
is
back
still
and tied
possible.
up the game here.
He looked at the board like he was lining up a putt. Like he wanted to see how it's going to break. Will it be in his favor as it turns out?
Well, if he has a good round 2, he can put himself right back in the position he was after round 1, but, you know, that's...
A little bit of pressure, though, and we weren't expecting that.
Ooh,
Harry
can he
Potter,
continue Harry Potter again?
You listed that as a strength in
It
his
was
tail to take.
before.
This is where you really
Does he
show.
want to test fate twice in a row? He's spinning again this
All
time.
right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, going
Spinning
away from Harry
it.
Potter.
I mean, look, Christian, if he gets Harry Potter
that's
again, I'm
risky.
sure he's somewhat confident in it, but there's categories on there that he probably
Although I'd
grew
say that I
up with.
can't
Yeah,
think
I
of
think that was
anything
it.
that
He
he
was
doesn't want.
Given Harry Potter last time.
Those
he
heroes and villains categories can be tricky, though.
So now where
Yeah.
are we going to go?
I mean, I
with
think
this?
he's
Maybe
making
Middle
a point
Earth.
of maybe try to
Looking
get
at
something.
Star Trek, perhaps.
Star Trek? Stop. Sinner's choice.
Can't go
Worked out for him.
But he can go DC.
You should probably say that into the microphone, sir.
You know what? I'm keeping this shit.
You have to keep it.
Apparently he's never played before.
I'll keep
You
his
want,
better
whatever. You
choice.
can't, DCEU, no.
Yeah.
Everything except DCEU.
All right. Is he going to go with who said it? You know, it would be great. You know, it would be corrupt if he went back to Harry Potter.
It would be funny. It would be funny. Yeah. Well, what's he going to go for? He's going to go
Spinner's choice.
DC, Star Wars.
All right.
Is
What is he
he
confident?
Maybe you
spinning
wanna
to
put on
see
something
what
that
one
you
it
think
gets
Adam
just
might
for
not be
fun?
confident.
I think he's still got most people doing
Spins it
MCU.
again.
MCU.
It's going to
All right.
MCU movies.
Got it.
That'd be
Yeah,
fun
it's
to be just fun.
I
It's
mean,
like, whatever.
It's a bit risky, but if he
All
misses
right,
one,
Mike.
then
Yes.
Adam can take it.
MCU stands for Marvel Cinematic Universe, just so
That is
you know.
true.
Your first question.
Come on, Mike.
World of MCU movies. What is the name of the missile system that Tony Stark demonstrates at the beginning of 2008's Iron Man?
I give to you
The Jericho missile.
the Jericho.
2
Give him
points.
2 points.
All right.
What I'll give him.
Yeah.
Your next question.
I actually have
By
been
what
speaking
name
Mike,
and
but,
number did the
James Bond slice
Grandmaster
out of his
refer to
pocket going, "This
Valkyrie
is
in
what I
Thor
want."
Ragnarok?
I haven't seen it.
She is known as Scrapper 1.
Scrapper 142.
What a dork. You got it
That
right.
was right. Mike Kalinowski taking back that lead there. Yeah.
All right, Mike,
I
your next
couldn't
question.
remember the
In the
numbers.
party scene in Avengers Age of Ultron, Thor shares an Asgardian that has been aged for how many years?
2000.
That's rough.
Fuck.
5.
That is rough.
We weren't supposed to handle DJ either.
Multiple choice.
Is it A,
Excelsior.
500 years, B, 1,000
Yeah, I'll go with
years,
2000.
C, 2,000 years, or D, 10,000 years?
I think it's 10,000 years.
5.
I remember the scene quite well. I can't quite
2,000 years?
That is incorrect for the Steel Adam.
Oh.
You're,
500?
it is not that either. We're looking for 1,000.
Ah,
Even K.
Ooh.
Even
One
K, so
off.
no points are awarded.
1,000.
Kalinowski
Well,
looking to
1,000.
remake for his
Yeah.
last 2 questions here in round number 2. Where in Rio de Janeiro is Bruce Banner working at the start
Probably
of the
once.
Incredible Hulk?
Never seen him.
He's working at a
It's a
drink
soda
factory.
bottling
Uh,
factory.
Yes,
The
it
drink
is.
factory?
Wow.
Also would have
2
accepted
points.
plant.
Yep.
All
Okay.
right. Your last
I remember
question.
there was that some real
Mike Kalinowski's
gamma
currently got a
blood
6-point
drinking
lead. He
too.
can elevate all the way to 8 going into round 3. Your question, Mike. In the Avengers, what % of the credit did Tony initially tell Pepper she
These
should
are a lot
give
of number
herself
questions.
for the completion of Stark?
12%. 12%.
5, 4.
It's 3 number questions.
choice.
Is it A,
But I'm saying I'm not
12%,
surprised.
B,
MCU is
18%,
by
C,
far
25%, or D,
taken,
33%?
That is true.
12%.
1 point for
Wow.
Mike Kalinowski, and he is back
Gets
to
him
having
back
a
to that
7-point
7-point
lead.
lead.
That's a pretty healthy
Yeah,
lead for a round 3 entrance.
7-point lead, but Hlavac has done what his other 2 opponents did not, and he got out of the second round. He's in the 3rd round
Mike
now,
finally gets to
fighting
taste
against
of
Mike
round
Kalinowski,
3.
trying to come back from a 7-point deficit.
Well,
Mark, How does round 3 work?
In round number 3, each competitor is going to give us a series of numbers. Those are 3 in total, and
Adam's
they
got
may
hit
range from 1
at least
to
his 3 and his
16.
5.
The number of Joe Montana. Those
So
numbers
he can
correspond
miss
to
his
a
2. He's got
different
his.
Yeah, he
category
can miss his 2. He
from
misses
the
his 3 or his 5.
Versus Mike Kalinowski.
Yes.
Your first question is going to be worth 2 points, as is Adam's. Y'all's next question 3. The last one, should we make it that far, worth 5 points. Mike, we need your numbers first.
2, 7, and 14.
All right. Adam.
3, 6, 9.
3, 6, and 9 for Adam.
6, 9.
All right, so we are going to start with Adam, who's going to try to avoid the TKO here as we get to his first question, which was category number 3. Marvel. Marvel for 2 points, Adam. Who plays Gwen Stacy
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Spider-Man 3?
Yeah, Bryce Dallas Howard.
2 points.
No.
All right, still in there.
Well,
Still in
she's
there.
fun.
All right, your next question here is category 6. You chose category 6.
It's not Gwen
Scores and
Stacy really at
soundtracks.
all.
Scores and soundtracks.
Well, I
And
guess he
watch
can miss this one, but he got his
what
5
Jimi
no matter
Hendrix
what.
songs play
Yeah.
while Night Owl and Rorschach fly their way to Antarctica.
All along the watchtower.
3 points.
Ooh.
All right.
It's actually a Bob Dylan song. It's just a Jimi Hendrix
Yep.
version.
Sure.
That's
and then your final. Now, if Adam hits this,
which the
it's
superior
bounces
version of that
back
song.
to Mike, and he avoids the TKO. However, if he misses, Mike Kalinowski will win via TKO and play Mara Kanopik in the finals of the tournament. Here is the category, Adam.
Adam's having a great comeback, though, from his
DCEU.
deficit.
DCEU.
Yeah, definitely.
Here we go. 5-pointer. In the mid-credit scene of Justice League, what does Flash have to do if he loses the race with
5 and 1
Superman?
brunch.
Not the initial joke response by Soups.
Oh, not the initial
Take
joke.
everybody out to brunch.
Admit he's not the fastest man in the world.
Yeah.
21-18.
Nope, yes,
The TKO.
Oh,
Mike
dude.
Kalinowski
Buying
now
all of us
has to
brunch.
hit some.
Shows how
here in
just
order to
forgettable
get
that
himself into the
movie
finals,
is.
but he is
Don't
now
start with me,
down by
Chance.
3
This is
points.
my show.
You gotta wonder
You can
what
leave
that
my own
does to
character.
psyche. Kalinowski's been so dominant through the bulk of this match. All of a sudden, he's looking up at Adam Hlavac on the scoreboard, and here we
He's
go.
gotta hit
Mike, your
the 3 or the
2-point
5.
question. You selected the number 2,
Or the
and
2
that
and
corresponds
3.
up here to the
Yeah.
galaxy of Star Wars.
yeah.
And your question is,
Okay.
what planet
Mike.
is the site of Mace Windu's final
Coruscant.
battle?
Coruscant.
Yeah.
Coruscant.
It's Corzon.
2 points.
Correct. All right.
Sorry to make it so easy.
Come on,
So
Mike.
Now Mike
Come on,
puts
Mike.
himself
It's
back in the
Coruscant,
position
but it's
here
Coruscant.
to win the game. If he hits it,
Croissant?
he advances and plays Mara. If not, he still has his 5-pointer to hit. All right, Mark, here we go.
All right. Your question in the world of the MCU. What is the seemingly indestructible automaton called that is sent to kill Thor in Thor?
The destroy armor.
The Destroyer.
The Destroyer.
And your winner advancing to the final.
Yes.
Is that Mike's closest stage?
Yep. This is my tournament.
Every other one was a knockout.
Kalinowski is going to the finals against Mark.
All the way to state, baby. All the way to state.
What a battle from him. He just had a rough first round.
Yep.
Second round, he fights amazing as he then gets and has all 10 points in the third round. Adam Hlavac really fought
He had a great
well. It was
comeback,
that
Adam.
first round that did him in.
Yeah.
That's right. It was a great comeback by Adam. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen a boxer or a Schmoedown competitor take more punches in round 1 than Adam did, and he managed to fight his way back all the way to a lead. An impressive achievement, especially when you get this far down the road in a tournament format. But Mike Kalinowski versus Mara Kanopik. I mean, Mara has taken off like a rocket since her entry into the Schmoedown. Mike has been ruining
that
a lot of
next
stuff
week
here in the
we get that?
Schmoedown, but it's also been very entertaining.
Yeah,
to watch, and
Tuesday.
that's what we're going to get with the final.
All right, well, let's.
I
There's going
believe
to be a lot of words here said between.
could-
Yeah, 'cause I think we have
and from
Irwin,
what I'm hearing,
Irwin
Kalinowski
and
wants to go
Draco,
second, of
and then
course. All
the
right, so here
final.
we now are going to talk to Adam Hlavac and Mike Kalinowski.
I don't know what day is it.
All right, guys, I'm here with Adam because apparently the rules are different around here now. So listen, Adam, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. The first round really did you in. I think we can both agree on that. If you don't have that same for round 1, round 2, and round 3, the way you came out swinging, that match goes completely differently. So I'm sure you're kicking yourself right now.
I am. There were a few questions in there that I knew the answers to, and for whatever reason, I tried to think about it. It didn't come to me even with a repeat of the question. For whatever reason, they were just completely blank in my mind, which sucks because you're right. The second and third round, I feel like I did really, really well, and the first round just really did me in.
Do you think you just needed that first round to kind of get settled? Like the lights don't usually shake you, so I don't even think that that's like an excuse that you would use.
Yeah, usually my first round is usually my best round. It's the third round that really screws me over. So it's really weird not being able to find my footing in that first round. Just something. I don't know what it was.
Round 2, you were absolute powerhouse, and even round 3, you know, like you said, you had an amazing performance. So I guess how do you recover from something like this?
I mean, the only way you can recover is just to move forward and just look forward to the next match, continue prepping, continue studying, continue trying to be the best that you can be, and hope for the best in the next one.
And I know now you're out of the tournament, obviously, but you are going to continue watching the rest of it. Do you have a pick between Mike and Mara?
Oh, I'm going to be a real saltbox right now. I want Mara to destroy Kalinowski. 100%. Please. And I have a feeling it's going to happen based on what we've seen.
Please. Salty.
All right, guys, I'm back with Mike Kalinowski. Mike.
Again? Anything you want to say to me?
Personal space?
Little space?
Please.
And now,
great.
Well,
well, Mike, we are here. You had a perfect round 1.
My first one, yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And then with round 2, obviously, you picked Marvel, which is something I don't know that we would expect from a DC guy. Were you trying to send a message to anyone?
No, I don't need to explain myself. Worked out in my favor, didn't it? Did, right? But here's the thing. You got to understand. We're at this level now.
I did.
I don't have weaknesses. I have varying degrees of strength.
Not wrong.
Is that a soundbite for you?
Sure.
He's not wrong.
So now you're going to be going up against Mara. You know, are you relieved at all to not be facing Rachel?
May I talk about this for a moment here? Sure. See, here, all you guys in this entire tournament, you said I was manipulating the system. I didn't want to face Rachel. You know something? I knew Rachel wasn't going to make it all the way to the end. I knew Mara was. And I put competitors against myself, a string of tough competitors to where I had this hardest road to where I am right now. And guess who I'm going to be facing? Mara. Because you remember what happened at the beginning? I sat down with her. I was impressed, very impressed. And I said, you know what? You keep winning, and I'm going to keep winning. She kept winning, and I kept winning. She held up her end of the bargain, as did I. Now, she's a monster in this league. She is Frankenstein's monster, and I'm Frankenstein. I created a monster, and I've got to face it because I'm a man of my word.
So are you?
That's a bad metaphor.
Know, is everything?
What if monster killed the image?
Stop you right there.
It's a bad metaphor.
What did Frankenstein have to do to his monster? He had to put it down. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you down, Mara.
That's not what happens.
Well, if you're going by the 1931 movie, he actually does kill the monster and only ends up bedridden for a little bit and is fine in Bride of Frankenstein.
I haven't worn one of those since a year ago. I'm behind all that. We've moved on.
Well, that's everyone. That's everyone, I guess.
Whatever you want on, because I'm coming for you in the live event.
Here's about the book. This is a movie trivia show.
I told you all.
Yeah,
I told you all a year ago.
You got to help Mike.
I didn't care about the singles thing. I didn't care about the teams thing. Innergeekdom. That's where I.
Well, I guess according to the movie, he's right.
I've created this entire tournament to give you some of the best matches you have all ever seen, and here I am going for that belt. You're welcome, sheep.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Mike. Back to you guys. Wait. Actually, I do have one question for you.
What's that?
Who's Chance Ellison?
Him.
Ooh. Yeah, who is Chance Ellison?
A month ago, all you sheep said, who's Mara Knopic?
All right, that's his answer, Chance. You are Mara Knopic.
Best non-answer ever.
Well, Mike Kalinowski said that making everyone thank him and saying that this is exactly what you wanted, and that he told Mara Knopic, and he did. He told Mara that if Mara kept winning and he kept winning, eventually they would face one another.
Well, that's how tournaments work. Yeah.
That's going to happen. And now, not always. Not always. I mean, depending on which round you're going to go in. But
keep winning.
But all the way, she won. She made it to the finals, did the unthinkable and beat Rachel Cushing. Mike Kalinowski has won 3 in a row. And now you have your finals. The amazing Mara Knopic will go head-to-head with the killer himself, Mr. Corruption, Mike Kalinowski. It is going to go down in a 5-round Innergeekdom match. 5 rounds for the finals. The winner will play the champion, Jason Justice Inman, at the live event on September 8th. Get your tickets at Schmoedownlive.com. And right around the corner, we have 2 great matchups as the first matchup we have coming down the pike. We are going to be seeing Ethan Irwin going up against the Android Mark and Draco. Number 1 contenders match for the singles championship. The winner will play William Bibiani for the vacant championship. Now, that alone is going to be something incredible to see. Then the Innergeekdom finals will go down on August 17th, right afterwards. Man, listen to all these battles that we have going on.
What do we got?
We got Irwin versus Andraco. We've got the Innergeekdom finals of Kalinowski and Mara Kanopic. We've got the team title match with Brienne and her mystery partner going up against the Shire Wolves. We've got Cruz, our first patron competitor ever, Matt Cruz, going up against Rosie Knight. Roca versus Bateman happens on August 24th. Andrew Guy returns to the ring, and he goes up against another person making his return, Mark Yodi Riley, the 2-time champion, on August 28th. And finally, August 31st, William Bibiani will play the winner of Andraco and Irwin for that championship. So a lot of exciting matches happening in the future here. But Mike Kalinowski just ensured we're going to see what a battle. I can't wait to see Kalinowski versus Kanopic.
It's going to be one, dare I say, scorching summer, and we'll be here to take you through all of the carnage, and you can join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Patreon right now. As a matter of fact, you can actually do it right now if you've already done it. Thank you for your patronage. Tell your friends and your relatives, including Grandma, about it, and tell her I give her my personal best. Christian, great match today. Looking forward to the final.
Me too. We have had a hell of an Innergeekdom tournament. The last couple of matches have been really good. Again, hats off to Adam Hlavac, who fought his heart out today. But Mike Kalinowski has been playing great. Corruption's in full effect, and Anarchy is not too far away. And Mike Kalinowski, who has this mystery teammate here in Chance Ellison, the Cobra, apparently they're calling this kid. Let's see what happens with those two.
They're calling him.
That's our tournament so far.
I think you're calling
him. The finals are going to come up. Who do you got? Amazing Mara Kanopic or Mike the Killer Kalinowski? Comment. Let us know. Keep those comments coming. Keep the likes coming. Share this with your friends. Join the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook group. We'll see you next time.
How's it going, guys? If you didn't know about the Patreon,
no stats.
You guys have a chance to support the Schmoedown. Now, myself, Mark Ellis, we've taken over the production.
Frank, where you been, man?
You guys have 16 tiers.
Disappointed
so
in
we're
you,
trying to give back
Frank.
to the fans. Go check it out right there. If you want to support the Schmoedown by becoming a patron today,
I'm not mad,
go ahead and do
Frank.
it.
I'm just disappointed.
Cannot thank you guys enough for all the support you've given us. And yeah, there's some really crazy tiers in there. I'd love to get your opinions on it. Now go enjoy the match. Go.
What a
do
match.
It. It's a good match.
What a match.
What a match, guys. So yeah, that was a fun one. We now know we are getting Mara Kanopic versus Mike Kalinowski for the finals. We're of course going to cover this on the summit this weekend. It's going to be a huge discussion. Let me just go first to Malcolm. What did you think about this match?
It was a great match. I mean, Adam really didn't do well in that first round, but then he kind of ramped up the gear probably a little bit too late and did a good second and third round. Just wasn't enough. But Mara versus Mike will be interesting.
Yeah, definitely. If Adam had a better round one, this match could have went a different way because he did have such a strong round 2 and 3. Linus, what did you think about this match?
Yeah, this match was a surprise. Round 1, I think Adam missed around the first 6 questions, and it was like a huge lead by Kalinowski, but he did an amazing comeback. That might be one of the best played comebacks. I don't think he missed a question from round 2 to round 3, so it was a great job by Adam and Mike, and this is probably one of the best tournament matches we've had.
And the Cobra, I guess? I mean, I guess the question on everyone's mind is, who is Chance Ellison? And he is the guy who is telling us his thoughts on this match right now. What are your thoughts, Chance?
Thoughts on this match. It's always good to see, Mike get the W. Yeah, Adam had a rough break first round. It happens, but he really did, pick it up in rounds 2 and 3 to the point where he nearly took it. If Mike weren't as good as he was, he might have taken it, but he did because Mike is more determined than ever, and he's going to go all the way to the belt on September 8th.
Yeah, I think This is definitely going to be a talking point on the summit, which, guys, airs every Monday right here on Take 3. And Kristen Smith, she is on her leave of Take 3, so I am the host, and it's going to be fun times. So, of course, you guys can find that right here on Take 3, which you should really subscribe to, by the way. Now let's just go around the board and tell everyone where they can find you. Linus, where can people find you online?
Find me on Take 3. We'll be editing all the reactions from now on, so you'll probably see me around there more often. And find me on the Movie Trivia Schmoedown Facebook page. And I'm around on Twitter at Schmoedown Linus, and you can just find me around because I don't think anyone else has my name.
Malcolm, where can the good people find you?
You can find me on Take 3 Productions, where I host a show called Rankum, where we rank a topic, and this week is movie franchises, which should be a lot of fun. And also, you can find me competing in trivia all over the place on Multiplex Worldwide Movie Games and all around the place. And you can find me on Twitter and Letterboxd and Stardust at Melkor.
And Chance, besides the Schmoedown Anarchy Tournament with your partner Mike Kalinowski, where can the good people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at ChanceWars_91. You can find me on Full Metal Media, top 5 show there, Full Metal 5. Check out my YouTube channel, Chance the Critic, and check out my podcast that I do with my buddy Russell Howell, Notorious by Chance. We're on whatever podcast you found.
And you guys, of course, as always, can find me at Kearns_Matthew on Twitter, MattMovies611 on YouTube, and right here hosting Second Look, which is coming back in the beginning of September. But if you can't get enough of me, you can find me from now until I don't quite know when. You can find me hosting the summit, so you'll see me there every week, and it should be a lot of fun. Subscribe to Take 3. You can also follow us at Take 3 Video on Twitter. Find our Facebook page and join. Please share this video. Word of mouth helps. Comment below. What did you think about this reaction? Then go to the original video. Give it a like. Give it a comment. Because we want more awesome matches like this. So for everyone on the panel and for the rest of Take 3, I want to say thank you for watching and take care.